Southfield has long been dedicated to the environment. This commitment was recently reaffirmed through a controlled burn at the city's Valley Woods Nature Preserve. Flames lapped the invasive reed canary grass that was overwhelming the floodplain as black smoke billowed in the air. But this fire was intended not to destroy, instead to restore the wetlands at Valley Woods.
Today we've got our consulting company, Environmental Consulting and Technology. They're in charge of this controlled burn that is going on today, and they have a subcontractor that's working with them that does burns on a regular basis. So what they're doing is setting up an area around the wetland that they would burn, and they're out there today, and they'll go few feet at a time and burn the specific areas and keep moving forward till the whole wetland is burned.
The plan was funded through a Great Lakes Restoration Initiative grant. In all, 5 acres of the preserve's 128 total acres along the Rouge River were burned to rid them of the invasive species.
We were working with the Rouge Green Corridor. That's a group of several communities, nonprofits, regional planning and environmental agencies. And we evaluated the entire Rouge corridor of the main branch, and then we got a grant from the Fish and Wildlife Foundation, and that we did an assessment of all the natural areas along the Rouge, and this one was identified as a high priority restoration project by that project. So when this Great Lakes Restoration Initiative money came along this year, or last year, we were able to reference that project and that report and identified this as an area of prime restoration potential.
Southfield is among several communities in the region to benefit from the grant as part of the Alliance of Rouge Communities. Southfield's portion was $290,000. The effort will allow the area to act more as a wetland, slowing down the water, reducing erosion, providing a habitat for wildlife, and reducing pollution in the water by acting as a filtration system.
All of the plant material in here, it looks like a nice grass, and it is a nice grass if you are feeding cattle, I guess, but it's a invasive plant species. And so there's 2 things that we're doing here. We're removing the reed canary grass and the phragmites, which are both invasives, so they don't have any value in terms of like wildlife or habitat for the birds that might be migrating through and the animals that live along the floodplain. And also for stormwater management, this area has several drainage ditches and was disturbed in the past in terms of development, and so that these unwanted plants have come in and taken over. So we're going to be plugging these drains, they're just drainage ditches, and bringing back the wetland that was here originally, and that'll help filter the water and clean the water and provide wildlife habitat.
While the burn had been planned for weeks, the city had just a day's notice when determining the exact time due to weather conditions. Once decided, burn planners and city officials spread the word quickly as trained personnel spread the fire meticulously, which helped to ease community concern.
And I think right now they're setting up a burn line so the fire doesn't hop over and get out of control into another area. So by mowing down and blowing the leaves away from this line, it makes the fire not hop over those lines. And the burn company that we've been working with, I believe, is the Boardman. I'm not sure exactly because I think we switched companies in the middle, but they do this on a regular basis, and they do several hundred. They've done several hundred over the years, but they've got a crew, I believe, of like 5 or 6 people out there working on it, and they'll be igniting the flames and then also putting them out as they go along.
To learn about upcoming restoration initiatives, call Southfield landscape architect Mary Carlock at 248-796-4618.